At Integrated Wellness, we take a very comprehensive approach, an integrated approach at addressing your different healthcare problems. As such, the doctors have received advanced certifications in structural correction that allow us to be able to do what previously you couldn't do with chiropractic alone. As such, our facilities have complete physical therapy that work to rehabilitate the spine and the muscles and extremities of the body. Some of the therapies that we have, I'd like to just show you that give you an idea of some of the things that we can do in order to make structural changes. This is called repetitive cervical traction. A common postural distortion that we deal with people is a forward head syndrome. As a result of working on computers and a lot of driving and bending over, people have a tendency, instead of having a forward arc in their neck, to develop a forward head. As such, gravity wants to keep driving that head further forward. An average head weighs 10 pounds. For every inch your head shifts forward, it adds an additional 10 pounds of leverage to your head. So if your head's forward 2 inches, it's comparable to carrying around a 30-pound head. So the middle of the ears should be directly over the middle of the shoulder, which is over the middle of the hips. We've all seen people that age like this. As they begin to get further forward, gravity just keeps driving that head further forward, and then gradually their knees begin to buckle under them, and the next thing you know, you can envision them with a cane walking around. We've seen grandparents and others age in that way. Well, if we don't do things differently, that's the same thing is going to happen to us. Repetitive cervical traction works to open up those discs and stretch the arcs back into the neck. So what we do here is, as I bend my knees, I can slowly stretch the arc into my neck and open up the disc and come back up. And I create what we call decompression in the disc. It works very well with herniated discs, slip discs, and a forward head. So we stretch down and back up. And I can control the amount of stretch based upon how far I bend my knees. Then we have what we call a wobble chair. The wobble chair functions over a single axis, so we teach a variety of different exercises to do on the wobble chair. So I can allow my hips to go one direction and my upper body to go the opposite direction. In so doing, we create a really good stretch to the lower back. We can do circular types of motion that stretch that out, and a variety of different exercises that are very effective in warming up the low back for these spinal adjustments or manipulation.
Integrated wellness. Get well, be well, live well.